What's up? We got a baby mama in the house.
Welcome back, everybody.
Kelly is with child once again.
With child.
And
Yeah.
she has been for quite some time, but
I was going to say, it's
we'll get
also
into
been a
that.
while.
Kelly, tell
That
us
is
all
true.
about it. I mean, what's it like? Did you you're just in a blur, and forgot to tell anybody?
It's not, I don't know. It's more like I didn't tell the internet. I mean, I told people in our
Right.
lives, and then like if
Yeah.
I've seen people outside of our normal, life,
Day to day. Mm-hmm.
yeah, then they're like,
You
wait,
give them a
what
shock.
happened? Exactly. I give them a fright. And
Yeah.
yeah, which is kind of funny. Like, it's kind of fun, actually. I don't know. There's
Yeah.
something fun about it. You're like,
Yeah.
yeah, I've had the secret, even though it hasn't really been a secret. It's just can come off as a secret. And so, yeah, I don't know. I think it's just so different when it's your second because you're rolling through life. You already have
crazy.
one you're running after. You don't have the time or the planning you once did. So I don't know. It's a little different. It flies
Yeah.
by.
Yeah.
That's how it feels.
You see people sometimes online with like second, third kid, and they're doing full gender reveal parties and
Yeah.
announcements and all, It's like, okay, we're still doing that for all, every kid.
Right.
Oh,
We
wow.
gotta do that for everybody.
Right. Right.
Yeah. But I always say this about the people on the internet. If they're doing big, they have a lot of help.
Yeah.
They can get
That's
these
true.
things done. So it's not really a big deal. When you're, flying more solo, you don't have all the things.
It's so true.
It's not
so
always
true.
the same. So
Yeah.
more power to
And
you.
while
But
you're not doing all the reveals and stuff, you're equally as excited. So we're
Yeah.
here to know everything there is to know
all right.
about this pregnancy. So let's
Okay.
get on after it.
All right.
What do you think the people want to know?
I don't know. Well, you're the people. What do you want to know?
Okay. First of all, if there's anybody like catching up on the scoop,
Yeah.
you found out the gender, take us through finding out. Like, what were you expecting? And then tell us how you found out and what that was like.
Okay. Well, let me tell you, with first, Amelia, I was really good. I knew that I was going to get the results on this app, and I was like,
Mhm.
okay, I'm not going to check anything. And when I get an email, I'm going to let my sister-in-law check, and she'll know, and then she can do the thing that she was going to do for us, which was like make a cake. This time, I was not as good.
Something came over you.
And something came over me, and I was just like, because here's the thing that doesn't change. You get in your head sometimes about things or about this pregnancy or whatever. And I just got nervous because with the gender test, there's also this other part of the test that they test something, and I wanted to know, is everything good? And I couldn't help myself. So I was like, I'll just look at that part because I'm pretty sure that the other part is at the bottom. Well, that was not true. I don't know how I lied to myself about that. Well, then I looked, found out it was the gender at the top,
Yeah.
except that I had read it wrong.
What?
I had read that it was a female.
With Amelia.
No,
No.
this one. I read that it was a female.
No.
And then so I
And
was
then
like,
it was that you're a female?
it was F for like fetal. And I was thinking it was F for female. And so then I was like, oh, okay, well, I know now, like it's fine, And I was totally fine with it. I was like, I already have the stuff, it's great, So then I was like, well, I can go back
Whiplash.
and like really look at everything. When I go
Whiplash.
back, when I go back, I see that it says consistent with male. And that's what you're
Oh
looking
my
for.
gosh.
And then I was
Oh
like,
my
had
gosh.
a whole nother whirlwind of emotions. And then I'm like, oh, wait, we're
How-
a boy.
How far apart were these two moments?
Not very far. I remember, I think Matthew was around. Like, I don't think, yeah, it was like probably, I guess it was a weekend or the evening or something like that. And I remember being like, I just saw it. And he's like, you saw the gender? I was like, yeah. He's like, oh no. So then I was like, well, I guess I can go
Really,
look
I don't know
again.
how it happened. I don't know. I don't know what I did.
Then I'm like, well, I guess I could really look at it now. And then I was like, I didn't see the gender. Now I did. So I
Oh my
ended up being
gosh.
the one to tell everybody instead, because we were going to do the same thing where my sister-in-law was going to do something else for us to have like a little gender thing.
Mhm.
But then it ended up being me surprising the family because I knew.
So how did you
Which
do
is kinda
it?
fun.
And then tell us about that, because Matthew was actually the one to like reveal. So how did that work out?
Right.
What
Yeah.
did you do and how did it work out?
My sister-in-law made these cupcakes, and she made little holes in each of them, and she set out these 2 sprinkles, either pink or blue, and she was like, just fill one of them with it, put some icing over it, and then I'll icing the rest. And I was like, okay. So I did that, and then I had to like hide the thing because she didn't want any like evidence of anything so that she wouldn't know. Or like, because if I put the spoon in like the other one, she'd know, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mhm.
so then we just gave everyone a cupcake. And she didn't know which cupcake it was. And it just so happened that Matthew got the cupcake with the blue sprinkles in it, which was pretty fun
Perfect.
because, you know, he got to know first.
Yeah, he needed to.
Yeah.
He needed to.
And so he takes a bite and he's like, he lifts his arm up and he like sees it. And we're like, you got it? He's like, it's a boy. And it was exciting. He was excited about it. I didn't know. I mean, you know, I knew he'd be excited either way, but like I didn't know what his reaction would be. And so I thought it was fun. And
That's so cool.
I think he was like, yeah, probably more excited than I expected.
Yeah, he's like, I can pass on my NASA lineage.
Hershey name. But he refused to take any guesses before.
Really?
He was like, I'm not guessing. I don't know. I don't know at all. And if I guess the wrong one, then it's just bad.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's not,
Yeah.
but okay.
Yeah.
So
And
he
you thought you were
refused.
having a boy?
I did. I had a feeling it was a boy, but then I also was second guessing myself before obviously
Mhm.
knowing. I kept being like, maybe it's a girl. I don't know. And you know, like, this is so dumb, but you see other people getting pregnant too, and then
Yeah.
they have a reveal, and you're like, oh, they're having the same gender. Like, that could totally happen to me.
Yeah.
You know? So
Yeah.
you're just trying to, like, prepare for whatever, which I was actually happy that I found out first, because I found out what I really thought. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
when I thought it was a girl, I was totally fine. And I
Yeah.
was like, okay, I would be fine either way. I'm very happy
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
So-
Oh,
but I was excited
Hey.
to have a boy as well.
great. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, how long have you been pregnant?
27
All the holidays? Pretty
Yeah.
much all the holidays, right? Yeah.
Literally.
Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, Valentine's, St. Patrick's Day. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm 28 weeks. my bad.
Artemis. Yeah.
The
Wow.
holidays. Yeah. All the things.
Pearl Harbor
I
Day.
have- Yeah. Excuse me. I'm
You're
recovering.
good. Yeah. Okay, take us through that, because how was your first trimester in your experience compared to like the first one? And how are you doing now? And not counting this separate sickness that's upon you.
Yeah, I would say, okay, so at first it threw me off because I was not nauseous right away. And I feel like with Amelia, it was right off the bat.
Well,
and it got worse.
yeah.
With this one, I was like, wait, maybe I'm going to be okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I was very wrong. And eventually, I feel like it was at like, what was it? 7, maybe 6 weeks. It's really when it hit me. And I just felt very nauseous. But still, it was kind of up and down where I was kind of had some good days and then I would have like bad days or whatever. And then obviously it got where it was every day. But I would say that this one was different because again, I had a toddler that I was taking care of. And so I kind of had to just move on with life no matter what I felt, you know? And I didn't have, like with Amelia, I laid down. I was horizontal for the first 4 months. And with this one, it was like, you know what? You can be nauseous at home or you could be nauseous somewhere else. Like, we gotta live life.
Do you think that's the better way to do it? Or would you rather lay down?
No, I mean, I would have loved to have laid down. And in fact,
it takes your mind off of it in a way, but also
right. And I don't know, something I think happens with your brain and your body because during the week I would be nauseous, but it was like, okay, we got to do this. Let's let's not think about it as much. And then the weekend would hit and Matthew's home, and I was like, it would hit me with full force.
Yeah,
and I'm like, you have to solo parent this week.
You know, Daddy's home.
So, like, you will be having to do everything. And that's how it was for a little while.
Yeah.
But then it did get better. Again, it took longer, I feel like, than the first one. I don't know. I feel like up until a few weeks ago, I was still having some...
You said bad nights, right?
Not really bad nights. It's more like I wake up a lot. And I don't...
Well, I meant like, you said you're getting nauseous in the evenings. That's what I meant.
Oh, right. Yeah. I thought you meant in the nighttime.
Sorry.
It would be like mornings.
Daddy's home.
Exactly. Mornings, I couldn't find anything to eat for the longest. I'm starting to get back to normal. Like, I would try everything. Couldn't do eggs. Yogurt makes me nauseous. You know, all my go-tos.
Man.
And then I was just eating carbs. Like, that's the only thing that would work. Like
fruit or what?
That would sometimes work. And then like a Bobo bar or something like that. Or like a waffle or, just nothing that was really sustaining me for long. It just is what I could get through the morning with. But recently it's been better. I haven't tried eggs again yet, but I've been able to do yogurt and I've been
You're all right. You're not missing a whole lot.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, whatever. But, and then in the evenings, it would be like, depending on what I would eat, sometimes not even depending on that, it was just like, you would feel it, It like starts to get in your throat.
Oof.
But I feel like
reflux or just something else?
It's like that and mixed with lower. I don't know. It's like your whole stomach.
Mixed with lower? Okay.
Because, like acid reflux is like up here, but then you're like nauseous down here too. I don't know.
I felt like I was like always just sizzling.
Yeah.
Just, ugh. And let's see. I found out I was pregnant last time, the only time, in January. Found out I was pregnant in January. And I remember we were like on our anniversary trip in February. And I ate a pork chop, and I wasn't nauseous or anything, but I ate a pork chop, and I tasted that pork chop for 2 days. I was like, I'm never eating a pork chop again.
No.
It felt like it just sat there. I'm like, I'm never going back to Perry's. Forget it.
Exactly.
I still see Perry's, I'm like, I don't want that pork chop. I tasted that way too long. It was just sizzling in my gullet.
And I've never had acid reflux until I got pregnant. And I had it with Amelia, but at the end. I didn't have it at the beginning. It was more
that's
like
what you would expect.
Yeah,
I had it right away.
But... like coming up, you're getting tight in
Who
there.
knows?
I feel like I've had it
knows?
earlier with this one, so
They also said, like, yes, it can be like compression where it like forces everything up, or it could just be the relaxin hormone that just opens that little passageway. And so then everything's just like not staying down, which I think that's what it was, because I
Terrible.
also felt leaky bladder pretty quick too, which can be the same thing. You're just loose everywhere, and then everything's just coming up and going out.
Absolutely.
And, you know,
Yeah, I feel like I have been
the
looser
relaxin hit me. Yeah. Relaxin hit me
down
strong.
there.
It happens. It happens. I was freaked out
Yeah.
the first time. I was like, I need to go pelvic floor therapy. I thought this didn't happen until after you give birth. And then she was like, yeah, it's probably just the hormone. I was like, oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I haven't
That's
had
great.
too much reflux so far.
Yeah. And then you're drinking coffee again recently.
Yes.
So, wow. That's a
been
breakthrough.
nice. Because with Amelia, I got
never
sick
went
in
back.
the first trimester, couldn't do coffee, couldn't even smell it, and I never went back.
Yeah.
And with this time, again, it's just a different reality.
Mm-hmm.
And coffee helps you out.
Yeah. It's keeping you going.
Helps you out with some energy.
Hey, at least you had Flurry to keep you going in the meantime.
Gosh, yeah. Shout out to Flurry, because that saved me. I was like, when I thought I remembered, oh wait, Flurry has caffeine. I was like, let me try this because it's an electrolyte. I can drink this, whatever. And oh my gosh, I was like, wait, I'm a new human.
Yeah. Honestly, on days
Sometimes
where I'm like, I can't get
Yeah,
it going,
still
I'm
do
like,
it.
I need the Flurry. Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes I do it instead of coffee. Sometimes.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Sometimes I feel like that's a better start too, because I want to go in with like all the coffee and everything, but I'm like, if I do Flurry, it's going to be less sugar and I'm going to get like more focused and like also hydrated,
Right.
instead of just like dehydrated and sugar and everything. So
Exactly. Yeah.
it is a better
Especially
choice.
those.
Back to pregnancy.
Yeah. Well, especially those mornings that I was still having some nausea,
Yeah.
I was like, Flurry might be better than the coffee. So
Have
and
more of
it
like
would
a
help.
citrus kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I feel like we've dropped some little hints in the podcast. Not like
Did we?
they were meant to be hints, but I do think it was sprinkled in, like some suspicion. Because we were like decluttering baby stuff together.
That's true. Yeah.
And then
That
one
is
time you
true.
were like, I was nauseous. There were probably other reasons for that. Like,
Yeah.
there have been a few little things. I also said one time, I was like talking about the Frida pads. And I was like, I'll give them to you the next time you want to get pregnant.
Funny.
I was like, ooh, almost
There,
slipped
yeah.
there.
It's hard to go that long and not have a
Well,
slip.
especially when we're just yapping after dark.
Right. And then it's all involved,
Yeah, exactly.
So, glad we made it this far.
We've been posting all these good times together. And
know.
I've been like, I've gotta really not break the news. I gotta like selectively put text over, like Kelly. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So the rodeo and barbecue and Artemis and nail salon, like I'm just trying to
You
hide
did
that
a good
belly.
job. I feel like there was so many pictures that I didn't post because I was like, I haven't even said anything about being pregnant, and then I just come out with this picture looking pregnant. Like, it's gonna be weird. So then I was just like, we'll deal with this later.
Yeah. How do you feel going into, like, how do you feel just your thoughts, I don't know, like what's different between Amelia versus Little Man? Like, what's different with you? Like, has your approach changed at all? Or like, do you feel more relaxed or what's the vibe?
I definitely feel more relaxed. I feel like this one's been more chill, more peaceful.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. And I wouldn't say it's like easier. It's just been in a different, and again, I attribute it to I don't have time to think about it. Like I sometimes forget. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I forget and I'm like, oh yeah, I have this belly.
Yeah.
Like, oh
Wow.
yeah, like something's kicking me. Like otherwise I'm like I told you, remember we both were like, oh yeah, we just realized you can't ride any like crazy rides at Disney World. And I was
No,
like,
you
yeah,
told me
I
you
just
were going
realized
to
that
Disney
too.
for a day, and I was like, "Are you getting Park Hopper?" And you're like, "No, we're just
Yeah.
going to Magic Kingdom." I'm like, Magic Kingdom doesn't have any of the rides. I was like, "There's Guardians of the Galaxy, all this stuff,"
Right.
and you're like, "Yeah, I don't know, we don't have time for it." And then like days later, I'm thinking about it
Yeah.
again. I was like, "Oh, like she can't ride that." I was just thinking Amelia. I was like,
Yeah.
"Get a nanny, go ride all the rides."
Exactly.
And then I was like, oh, I literally just remembered you're like big pregnant and can't ride all.
No.
And you text back and you're like, I just remembered too.
was like, oh yeah.
Oh.
So again, I just don't have, I don't know. I don't know. With the first one, it feels like it's all you think about. You're thinking about.
It's life changing, the first one, you know?
Exactly. And you're like, this is what I want to do. This is my plan. This is how I want to do the room.
Mm-hmm.
This is, all the little things. And with this one, I'm just like, if we have the room done, that'd be great. Like
I haven't heard anything from you about a room.
Exactly.
So
I'm telling you, I'm just now being like, it's really getting close. We should probably think about some things,
Hey, I'm here for whatever, here to help.
Yeah.
But yeah, you make it easy to like not forget, but like sometimes I'm like just having a normal day,
Exactly.
I'm not thinking like, oh, you're super pregnant. Like I could forget too.
Yeah, that's exactly, because there's just so much other things going on.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
I don't even know. I'm like, and I think also more this round too. So you're like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking to myself, we didn't even use the room like right away, so we'd still have time afterwards, So it's like,
Yeah.
not that I want to be, building things and making things like postpartum,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying, I'm not like stressed about it. Like, oh my gosh, I don't have any time. I don't know. It just feels different. So,
yeah,
I don't know. Feels lighter.
Yeah, that's cool. What are your thoughts for anything different that you want to share that you're doing like for this pregnancy? Far as
everything. I'll say this time I am seeing midwives instead of a doctor, which has been a fun experience. I think that's also helped with like the chill, like peacefulness of it, because one, you do less, like we haven't done as many ultrasounds, which you might be like, oh, that kind of sucks or whatever, but honestly it's been good because you're like, we're not worried we're gonna see something crazy. I don't know.
Yeah,
there's just something about it gets in your head.
Yeah.
And then on the other thing is like they are just so relaxed and chill about everything. So yeah, I would say that's a big difference.
Yeah, I was talking to you a while back. I was like, I think I would say the main difference is that if you're like in the medical field, like a doctor, you're probably trained to look for whatever's wrong. Right. Versus a midwife is going to look for what's going right first. So
true, yeah.
They're going to just not be as alarmist, period.
Yeah.
They're going to be a lot more chill about like whatever's going on. So yeah, I mean, that is nice. Is your midwife team, have they been young, old? Like what's been?
It's a mix, actually.
It's been the vibe. Okay. And like old, how old?
I actually don't know. I mean, not like, I don't think she's, well, I don't know. And I'll tell you why later, but I don't know what this lady, I'm thinking maybe 50s.
Okay.
So not maybe 60s. Who knows? She's an older woman for sure.
Okay.
And then so I'm still haven't met one. I think I meet her this coming week.
Gotcha.
Then the other two were pretty young. Or I mean, I don't know their actual numbers, but
Mhm.
they looked
Mhm.
younger. And then I want to
Nice.
say the next one is older too. So like maybe too old, too
Okay.
young.
Okay. Nice. I have a story, like so random,
Okay.
but there's a midwife rotation at the birth center that I gave birth at, and there was one midwife that I met with twice, like early on, like earlier appointments. So maybe like 14, 15, I don't know, 16 weeks, 20 weeks, something like that.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm making stuff up, but like I met with her twice. And then I think she like transitioned to another birth center or something. Like I never saw her again. But when I went in, I was like, okay, like her name and like something about her, I think I remember she's maybe like friends with one of my friends from like the homeschool world, but like I
Wow.
couldn't pinpoint whose friend she was or like what era I knew her from. So I
Yeah.
was thinking like maybe around senior year, like she was a friend of a friend or something like that. But anyway, I was like, I know she was homeschooled. I could just like I remember that name and like enough about her to be like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, she's somebody, but I can't place
Funny.
where. So the other day, Darby is like rifling through this drawer that has all my old photos and memorabilia. And she starts waving around this little picture, and it is my reading and writing class from 2001. There she is.
No. That's crazy.
I was like, oh, we were in 2001 class together. Okay.
I wonder
And of
if
course, I
she
remember everything because
remembered.
I'm an elephant.
True. Yeah, maybe she didn't remember you at all.
I doubt it.
That's
Thing.
crazy.
But I was like,
that
oh,
sounds like
that's her.
a movie mystery where like your daughter's rifling through a box and she happens to pick out the one that like has the picture.
This
That's
also
crazy.
happened to our friend Jenny. Her and I were hanging out, and again, Jenny is like randomly rifling through a box of my old photos. Okay. Same time era, too, by the way. This is probably like maybe even earlier. I would say anywhere from like 1999 to 2001, somewhere in there.
Okay.
Same time era. Jenny's going through my photos. She goes, "Why do you have a picture of me and Ben?" I said, "What?" I'm looking at the photo. I'm in the photo. She said, "Why do you have a picture of me and Ben?" And then she'd say, "What?" We're like in the same photo. Like it's me and this other kid, and then Jenny and Ben.
And y'all didn't know each other
No.
at that time? That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is wild.
We were screaming, slapping each other. Anyway, back to pregnancy.
That's crazy. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So how has, obviously you're not going to like drop a name or anything, but like how's the naming journey gone?
Can't drop a
Have
name
you gotten-
that you don't have.
Do you have like names from the first round that are still in the running? Or is it like all of those names that you maybe thought of that first time are like dead to you now?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't have any boy names from the first round.
Okay.
I think because we found out pretty early on
Yeah.
we were having a girl,
Okay.
so it was just we
Yeah.
focused
I
on
always
that.
wonder what people do with the girl names too. Like, do you start over or do you say like, no, I
Yeah.
finally have the courage to use this one?
Right. Yeah. I don't know. It's a good question. But yeah, for this one, we had nothing for
Okay.
boys. Not really. And then we still don't have anything except that we do have two that we're like leaning towards. And you actually told me about this app that you can, it's like Tinder for names.
Yeah,
So
exactly. You
swipe
match
through
with
names.
your
Yeah.
husband, and then y'all both swipe left or right.
Yeah, it's really fun too, because it's like
You can at least get the sense of what the
Yeah.
names you like are, and then
yeah,
even
what
there,
you both
you
like.
could maybe like tell chat, maybe something like that.
Yeah,
What are names that are like these? You know, and
true.
then kind
Yeah,
of keep building your list.
and it's just kind of like a fun little activity when you need like, because I don't know, sometimes you're just like there's pressure to figure out this name, and so then if you just
Mhm.
kind of have something fun that you're doing with it, it helps. So
Mhm. I will
I
say
think-
I paid up on that app to even get like
Oh.
more names because I want it to be like more unique, whatever.
smart. Yeah,
No matter what, Darby was never
on
recommended.
it.
Like
Yeah.
never a name.
Yeah,
So I don't know what's
I-
up with that.
that can happen too. You know, it just kind of helps you get the ball rolling. At
It does.
least.
It does.
So, yeah, we haven't picked yet. Hopefully soon.
Have you seen Ballerina Farm had her ninth baby? And she's like 6 weeks old and they still haven't finalized a name.
No way. What do they call this baby?
Baby not I don't know.
Baby number 9.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
in the world?
They
You'd think it'd be
she made a
easy
video.
by
She was
9.
like, we tried like okay, we liked I don't know, Imogene or something. And they're like, we
Uh-huh.
tried it out for a few days and we decided no, we don't like it. So it's like they practice naming her and then call her that, and if it doesn't stick, they just keep trying.
I don't get that. I'm like, just pick a name.
Yeah.
It'll stick. Just give
Yeah.
it some days, you know? Like, give it some weeks.
Honestly, yeah. I mean, the night before that I went into labor, we were walking around. We're like, do we really like this name? Like, are we
Yeah.
sure? You know? And
Yeah.
you just got to be like, but there's no other name, so
no, you just
that's
gotta
her name.
commit.
Like, it is
And
like a little
eventually it
nerve
becomes their
wracking to
name.
like, yeah, it's a little nerve wracking to be like, okay, like this is it. You know,
Yeah.
here it is. But
No, it is
You just
crazy
gotta
you're
do it.
naming a whole person, you know? Like, they have to live
Yeah.
with this for the rest of their lives. Even if you like it, what if they
Yeah.
don't, you know?
yeah. But now,
But
I
we all
mean,
get used to our names.
yeah, she loves it. She's running around today all day. Baby Darby, baby Darby, baby Darby, baby Darby. I'm like, yep, there you are.
Darby, that's
You love it.
hilarious. Baby
Baby
Darby.
Darby.
That's cute. Yeah,
It's music to
that-
her ears.
Exactly.
Okay, how much do you feel like Amelia has any sense of what's coming?
Not much.
Okay.
She started to like, we're like, your baby brother's in here, and she's
Uh-huh.
like, hi baby brother, you know, but that has, I don't think it's like clicking necessarily,
Yeah.
you know, so I don't
Yeah.
know, it's gonna be interesting.
Well, she'll find out for sure.
Yeah, she doesn't have a choice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
that'll be
It's going to be a good
something.
time.
something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because she's
And
also
then
like
how
still young, you know.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. She's at the age where she's not going to remember life without him. So that's going to be cool.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. How do you feel about boys' fashion? Have you locked in on what the style is?
No, that has been the one thing that has been a different experience for me.
Yeah.
That I'm not excited about the boy stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like just with
It's harder.
the first, it was a girl, everything was cute. You could just go
Yeah.
crazy.
I know.
I don't know. I haven't even really taken that much of a look at the boy stuff because I'm like, oh, it's not exciting, you know?
Not.
Even,
It's not. What are you going to do?
that's-
Like shorts all the time?
yeah, it's true
Shorts
for
and
literally
shirts, like-
adult males as well. Like
Mhm.
their clothing is not fun and exciting. It's like,
It's not.
all right, let's get you something.
You can wear it for the next 14 years.
No, for real. It's just, it's a different world. And
Yeah.
I have to get used to that. And that's all right.
Yeah.
You know?
Might be simpler. You know, you might love it.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. It's really tough though. Like it's hard to get excited about.
It is.
Yeah. I feel like, especially with girls, like there's so much you can accessorize too, which is
Yeah.
so fun.
Bows.
And then with the boys, like, I know, like bow, necklace, purse,
Yeah.
nail polish,
Yeah.
pigtails. And then with
Yeah.
the boy, it's just like, okay,
I know. I was thinking the
fun
other day,
socks.
oh wow, we're not even gonna have bows to put on his head. Like he's just gonna be bare on the head. That's why you have to give
facing
him
the world.
haircuts earlier.
Yep.
Because if his hair's like Amelia and it's just constantly in his face and I can't pull it back with a bow, like I have to cut that.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true.
You know,
You're going to
it's
give him
crazy.
slick back.
Yeah, nuts. It's wild. It's a wild difference.
I didn't think about that. Yeah. People who like want their baby's hair, like if they have a boy and they're like, I want him to have long hair, you know?
Yeah.
Like it doesn't all grow at the same length.
No. You
We had
would
a friend
have to
who
fix
like
that.
really wanted their boy to have long hair, and he just had a mullet for like 2 years.
I could see how that would happen.
Yeah,
Because
because it doesn't grow evenly, you know?
it does not.
Even Darby's, I feel like one side is longer than the other.
Yeah. No, Amelia
Yeah.
has layers, and I'm like, how's this a thing?
Yeah.
How?
Yeah. What in the
Sometimes
world?
I feel like she has a mullet, but it is
Maybe
what it
they
is.
all do. Maybe they all do. Who knows? It's probably like classic baby thing. It's not all gonna grow
Yeah,
evenly.
and I guess that's why some people get haircuts even for the girls early, just to even it out. But I just can't bring myself
Yeah.
to do it.
Yeah. Why do it? We worked hard for this hair.
Yeah,
Some people are like emotional about it because they're like, "This is the hair I grew in my womb." I'm like, I don't care about
I
that.
don't feel that way.
Mm-mm. They're like keeping their umbilical cord bits and like can't.
Oh no,
like the stub.
that would haunt me.
That thing smell like rotting flesh.
Exactly, gross.
Sick.
Why would you want to keep that? People are too sensitive, or what is it? Sentimental.
Yeah, sick.
We've gone too far.
Also, I never think like, oh, you were my belly button. You were attached, you know, like, or this, you're
Never.
her belly button. Yeah, I'm not like, oh, we were attached together. Like, I don't even really think about it. Like, okay,
This is the first time I've thought about it. Actually, you bringing
Yeah.
this up.
exactly. Some people are
That
just
is a
like
wild
very,
thought.
very emotional.
Yeah.
I was cleaning, kind of going through stuff today, and I found my first lost tooth in a plastic bag.
No way.
Yeah. It was in with my
That is
vintage
funny.
coin collection, so there's that.
What a mix.
Yeah, what a mix. Just everything I'm
That
hanging
is
on
funny.
to. Mm-hmm.
My mom did keep my baby teeth for a while. I don't know if she still has them or not, but they were in this it was like a little tiny box. It looked like a treasure chest.
That's so funny. It's like, what do? You don't want to throw them away, but like,
I don't know.
what are you going to do with them? And like me having that tooth, I'm like, I should probably throw it away, right? Like,
Right.
like,
but then
it
you're like,
survived.
it feels weird.
it survived so long. Like, what
No,
do I do with it?
I
Like,
yeah,
it
I
doesn't
do
mean
get
much
that.
to me,
Yeah.
but yeah.
No, I felt that way. There's been a few things of Amelia's that I've felt that way with. And it's
Mhm.
not like I'm like attached to it. It's just like, should we throw this away or do we keep it? You know, it's like one of those.
Like her umbilical cord stump,
Yeah. Yeah, I don't
for
know.
example. Oh,
Like,
some
I
people
think I
are
didn't
like,
know what to do with her little helmet.
oh, I mean, that was with her
Yeah.
for longer.
Yeah, I was just like, feels weird to just throw it away. We paid
Yeah.
for this.
It's true. Like, someone else use it. Yeah. Yeah, that is weird. I didn't think about that. Some people go crazy. They're like almost save their first diaper.
No.
Mhm.
No.
Along with
No.
the umbilical cord
No.
bits. First diaper. Yeah. Everything. Like,
The first diaper. That is disgusting.
it is.
On so many levels. The
It really
smell
is.
that is gonna come from that.
It's gross.
For
It's
how
gross.
long?
And you know the
How
first
long do you
diaper
keep
is like
this?
The first diaper is tar. So goodbye.
Guys, there's just other ways. Take a picture.
Okay. Also, I know you probably can't like quite answer this because I'll have to re-interview you once you've had the baby. But I was scrolling through like trying to find a picture of something specific the other day, and I found a picture of me with just the biggest pregnant belly. And I was like, wait, I was pregnant. You know,
Yeah.
like you don't even remember. I think especially in that first pregnancy, like you're not big pregnant for long.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't even remember being like looking like that, or like, what was that like to have this belly? Like, you just
Yeah.
kind of forget that that even happened to you.
Uh-huh.
So, do you feel like the newborn stage is like super far removed from you? And like you'll
Yes.
forget the noises and the stuff
Yeah.
that happens?
It's not that I think I do remember, a good bit of it. I think it stuck with me, but I do feel so far removed from it. Like it's been almost 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So it does feel like I think that's one of the things I've had to accept again is like we're going back to that crazy world of newborn life and all that comes with it. So
Like logging their pees and poops and stuff. Like I know I did it, and I'm like, I also can't believe that I was doing that.
yeah,
'Cause I don't-
exactly.
I can't figure, like I can't fathom doing it now.
Right.
But you're
No.
keeping track of so much
You really are.
then. So it's crazy. And like how much you pumped and like
Yeah.
all that. I'm
Breastfeeding,
oh my
like
gosh.
always, like you're just always on the clock,
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I feel like we're just in a easier spot with Amelia. You're just like, you don't even need much when you leave the house because it's like, well,
Exactly.
we can always get you something
That's the other thing.
out of the house.
That's the other thing. Oh my gosh. I remember the first time that I took Darby on a plane and she was eating. I was like, oh, this is so much easier for
Yeah.
not having to figure out the milk, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
And like get it cold enough by the time you get to the airport and time it right with the plane and everything. I'm like, now I can just
Right.
pack pouches and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
And that made it so much easier. Like when we're on the go, like I don't have to whip something out, like I
Yeah.
can just give her something. And
Totally.
I'm like, oh man, like just the
back to
reality
that,
of like what I had to do. I can't even believe that I did it all. I do think
I know.
like you're always on the clock. I don't like you are, but I think I just had no idea what to expect with a baby, that I was like anything that was happening, I was like, cool, this is just this is what we're doing.
Yeah.
And it wasn't
Yeah.
I wasn't like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm doing all this. I was just kind of like,
Right.
okay, this is how you do it. So like
No, yeah,
I'm in it.
exactly.
Like I'm doing it, I'm in it. It wasn't like, oh, I can't oh, it wasn't like, oh, this is taking so much of my time, I'm never off the clock. I was just like, this is my life now,
Yeah.
This is just what I'm doing.
Exactly.
But
And I think
now thinking about going back, I'm like, oh,
right.
oh, I don't know
I'm-
if I want to do that.
No, I agree. Because even doing it that first time, it was like, even in my experience with some harder things that made it a little bit more difficult, I still was like, I want to do this. Like, this is just what I'm doing. This is my
Mhm.
life. You know what I mean? It wasn't like, because I would even
Mhm.
have family members that were like, you're doing so much. Like, oh my gosh. And I'm like, oh, I don't know. I just thought this was my reality. Like, this is just my normal
Yeah.
life. Like,
Yeah.
I want to do this for her, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
So you don't think,
It's
I think
also
that's
like-
what happens. Like, you just don't think about it in the moment. You're just doing it. And then later,
For me-
you're like, oh, wow.
Yeah. For me, it was like, for me, it's easier to not give myself other options. Like
Yeah.
if I thought, oh, there's an option for me to, I don't know, sleep through the night and not pump and what if there was that option in my mind, then I would be like, oh my gosh, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
not giving yourself the option and just being like, this is my life. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
yeah, maybe. It's kind of like that with like when you're in a birth center versus a hospital,
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
you're like, there's no option for the epidural, so like we're doing
That's
this, I
true.
guess.
Yeah. That is very true.
If you're like right there next to the epidural, you're probably like, yeah, go ahead and hit me.
We're gonna do it. Yeah. Absolutely.
Like, I'll take a hit, you know.
Take a hit.
But if it's not an option, you're just like, yeah, okay, this is what we're doing. So
Right. Yeah. And if you don't want that option, that's definitely the way you should do it, you know, so that you don't
yeah,
have
exactly.
the option.
Right.
I don't know.
It's like, I don't
It's
know.
a good way to do
Sometimes
it.
you can make yourself do the hard stuff by just like not giving yourself the option. Unless you want to give yourself the option. You know, it's just
Yeah, exactly.
if you want to do it a certain way, just pretend like all the other stuff doesn't exist.
Right. And I think that's what
Like
it
I gotta
really
figure
just
it out.
comes down to what you want. And like I knew
Mhm.
I didn't want to. I'm not hating on anybody. Like I didn't want to do formula. You know, I wanted to do breast milk. So it was like I'm just doing what I need to do to make that happen. You
Mhm.
know, and that was worth it.
Gotta do it.
So I think what's hard this time is like I know all that goes into it now. And so
Sure.
you know, it's like it's
yeah,
not
knowledge.
it's not a surprise, but
Yeah.
I'm still hoping
But then
that'll
again,
be like
that's what I'm saying. Like
easier.
it's not a surprise, but like sometimes maybe things have slipped.
Oh,
so maybe
for
some
sure.
stuff will be a surprise, and you'll be like, "Oh my
I'm
gosh,
sure
I
it will.
forgot."
No, actually, yes. Because I already thought about it the other day. I was like, oh yeah, like it used to hurt like, to breastfeed, like at certain points, you know.
Yeah.
Like I forgot about all the little things that can happen. Again, I'm hoping I have a different experience in some ways, so we'll see what happens. But
Yeah. I was talking with somebody else who has a fresher baby. They were like, "Did you have like a lot of, I don't know, chapped breastfeeding pain and all this stuff?" Like, no, but I got blebs, and the blebs were like nuts.
Yeah.
And not everybody gets a lot of blebs. I don't know. I feel like I was
Yeah.
getting blebs all the time, and they were insane.
yeah, no,
I still
those
don't know
hurt
what to
like
do with it.
fire.
Like so bad. And I
It
don't know.
shocks you actually. Yeah, I
No,
know.
they're so bad. So bad. And then like the milk would get all clogged behind it because it wasn't coming out fast
Yeah.
enough. It was horrible. And I'm like, I don't
Rough.
know how I was getting them, and I don't know how to prevent it, and I still don't know how to like get through it. It was like soak it in no, it was like soak it in Epsom salt and then like squeeze it or like force it out,
Yeah.
and none of that stuff would work on me. Like
Yeah.
all it would do was hurt. And
Yeah,
I'm like, I
exactly.
still don't know an answer for that because it was awful.
It's so true. And that's the other thing too, because what worked for one person doesn't work for the second person. And so then
Mm-mm.
you're just like, all right, well, I'm figuring this out.
Yeah, someone's like, oh yeah, just take a washcloth, whatever, and then
Yeah.
it'll start flowing. Another person's like, just suck it out.
Flowing.
Or like dangle feed. None of that would work.
No.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so
Yeah. It's rough out there.
fun stuff.
Yeah. So that is the thing that I think about. But
I just saw
you know,
a throwback
I
picture
just
today
have
of
to tell
Darby with like a
myself,
big
it's not
bottle.
forever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I was gonna say I just saw a picture of Darby with big bottle. I'm like, I can't believe like that I would probably still doing so many pump sessions last year,
Yeah.
and probably
Right.
at this time last year I was probably maybe even still waking up in the night. Yeah, at 7, she was
Yeah.
7 months old last time. I was definitely still waking up in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would explode. Like,
Yeah. No,
Insane.
it was so long. Even if I wasn't like needing to feed her as much milk or whatever, it was like you're still running and gunning with that thing.
it's like you have to do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know what people did when they didn't have pumps.
So true.
I think about that a lot. actually.
Survived. Wow.
What are they doing? Squirting the walls, or like what's happening?
Seriously. I did not
Like
know.
inviting the neighbors' kids over? Like, what do you do?
nurse milkmaids, whatever they're called. Nursemaids.
Wet
what do you
nurse.
call 'em? Wet
Wet
nurse.
nurse.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
And like,
That's whoa.
yeah. Anyway,
Who even
so food for
knows?
thought.
Yeah.
Food for thought.
Ponder that.
I saw
Something to
someone the
leave
other
you with.
day. I almost sent it to you, and I was like, forget it. She's not going to do this. It was like, here's a plastic-free way to like store your breast milk. And it was like these little trays. And they were like little 1 ounce slots. And then you would just pour the milk into it and then pop them out and put them in a mason jar and put that in your freezer.
Wow.
So then you would just pop the 1 ounce little pieces into the bottle and defrost it that way. And like you could get a custom amount of ounces. But the only thing is like the date on the mason jar would be like, it would be like, 2 or 3 days worth. It wouldn't be like this AM, PM, this date, whatever. But if you're just using it yourself, you don't have to buy the bags.
True.
Yeah. Whatever. And then it's like, oh, you maybe don't have like leftover milk. Like you could make a bigger bottle or a smaller bottle or whatever, and you're not having to like make a weird amount with like 2 ounces in this bag and 3 ounces in this bag, and then you're just trying to
Right.
combine everything for the right amount for the bottle.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, that might be more of a you problem because I didn't have as much to worry about.
Well, maybe this time it'll be
It was
different.
like, you know what? This is what we got.
You were telling me about the trees or something.
Yeah. No, I'm hoping
So-
it's better this time, but
Crazy. Who knows? I was
I
like
don't know.
not getting anything at first.
Yeah.
And then it really
Yeah.
switched on me, and yeah,
Yeah.
I had my own big baby and a delegate. So
You could have been a wet nurse.
well, I pretty much was. I had little
True.
adopted delegates. I was shipping it off.
It's true.
Anyway, but that was fun, actually. I felt like, oh yeah, I'm doing this for a good cause.
No, for sure. That's amazing.
Anyway.
I know. I'm actually like, because I benefited from that too, and I'm like, man, I won't have you as backup this time.
Hey, it's good for a year. And when I was giving away, I was like always FIFOing. So I still have some. I still have like maybe 2 gallon bags worth.
Okay. Keep that in mind.
So yeah, if you need something, I could.
Something. Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely have like, oh, this will get you through a few days. You know.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just need that while you're like building the reserve.
It's so true.
Because it's like when you're trying to do all those shifts and stuff, and then it's just like not ready. I remember one time you had to bail me out. I had to come over and get like 3 or 4 bags, and just
Yeah.
because it's like you can't get on top of it enough.
Right. Because you're always like doing
You just need
one
that.
or the other.
You need that reserve. Yeah. No, that
You
really
do.
helped. That really helped.
True.
So anyway, any last any last thoughts or things to share?
Not really.
We're having a
getting
July
close.
baby though, right?
Yeah.
He's going to be in good company. We're a July crew around here.
exactly.
I'm excited.
It's gonna. I mean, who knows what the date will be?
He could be born on my
I
birthday.
have no idea. I was thinking the other day. I was like, crazy things happen. He could be born in June.
That's true.
Like,
That's true.
I thought Amelia was gonna be April. So it's
Yeah.
like I'm not betting on any date, but I will be honest. I don't want it to be on my birthday.
There's
keep that in your
what,
prayers,
your
everyone.
birthday and your brother's birthday? Is he like the day before or
he's
something?
June 30th. Yeah.
Oh, he's June.
Yeah. In
Okay.
June.
I thought he was like the day after or something.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Well,
I forgot about
we got
that,
this.
actually.
Hey, your birthday, just lay low.
Yeah,
I did
don't
the same
move a
thing.
muscle.
I did the same thing with 9/11. I was like, I'm just not going to talk about it too much, and I'm just going to like ride it out.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah.
it'll be all right.
Exactly. It's not the end of the world. It's just like, it'd be nice to still keep my own day, you know?
Yeah. And I think you will. Hopefully you're not like in labor too. Like, because it could be like, oh yeah, you don't have them on
Right.
that day, but you're in labor. Yeah.
No, exactly. I'd like to enjoy it and then
Yeah.
have him.
My mom gave birth to me and her birthday was 2 days later.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That
But at least it was out of the way.
that's close.
But
Yeah,
also,
yeah.
like, how much can you celebrate?
Exactly. I know.
But
I'd
honestly,
like to have
you can celebrate a lot more, actually.
right.
Thinking about it,
yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, no, like, because your acid reflux goes away and you can have your
That's
coffee
true.
and, you know,
You're living a
like,
good
you're not
life.
sleeping, but you can indulge. Like, that's the time to indulge. So
Yeah.
it could be fun.
Yeah. I will say this time more than last time, I'm not anywhere near this point, okay? Just hear me out. You know how people get to the point where they're like, I'm ready, like just get this baby out, you know? Last time I did not feel that at all. I'm like, I could see myself getting to that point this time only because I'm like, I am ready to feel more energy than I have right now while taking care of a million life,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Like I'm like getting to the point where I'm like, oh, it's hard to like carry you and be this pregnant, you know? So I'm like,
Yes.
I could see where I'm like, how are we got a couple more months left of this and I'm gonna get bigger and it's gonna get harder. So I could see where I'd be like, I'm ready to just be a little bit more
Yeah.
freer in that sense, you know?
Right.
But we'll see.
Yeah. Who knows? Who knows?
Who knows?
I always think it's crazy. Like, I was not in a mentality at all when it was like 38 weeks. I was like, yeah, no, like we're going past
Yeah.
that. And thankfully I was in that mentality because I was almost 42. But
Yeah.
that's hard to imagine too if it's like 38, you know? That's like,
Right.
oh my gosh, that's so soon.
That'd be crazy, actually.
Yeah. So
I know.
that feels like something that would take me totally off guard, you know? Because I would be
Yeah.
like, oh, you've had one baby, you're like, oh yeah, I go this long, and then this is it's very gradual, and this is what it
Exactly.
feels like. And then if the second one speeds you up, you're like thrown off by that.
Exactly.
And that's what's crazy about having kids, because like everyone's different.
Everything's a surprise.
Yeah. It's always a surprise, always a shocker.
It
You really
is.
think it's going to be one way, and then it's like, oh, not at all.
Yep. So true.
You think you get like your formula, your template, and then it's like, no.
Exactly.
Which kind of, that spooks me, but
Right. Because even like how you had the first one is going to be different than,
yeah.
you know, the second. So it's all, you can't, it's hard to prepare,
Spooky.
you know?
It is. And that's where it's like, okay, well then you might as well like not prepare.
Yeah.
Too much.
Might as well just
wait for it.
let it be.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just like dive in when it's time. You'll figure it out.
Exactly.
Because like if you get so in your mind about like what it's going to be like, then you might be disappointed.
Right. No, that is the
Whereas
truth.
if you just let it come at you and then you make the best of what you have.
Yeah. Which is what you have
Just
to
a
do. Because
thought.
again, you just never know what's going to happen. So it's like
100%.
just roll with the punches.
100%. Anyway, well, we're so excited for you.
Thank you.
And oh my gosh. Yeah, it's going to be a party. We're going to
Yeah.
really have a wild summer.
So true.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
We will.
Well, now is my chance to like go back and post all the pictures of you that I couldn't before. So
Yeah,
might do that.
You've been wanting to post.
Yeah, exactly.
Same here.
Some better rodeo pictures and some other stuff.
Right. Finally have some freedom.
Yeah,
post things.
exactly. I'm not gonna ruin anything. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Congrats to Kelly and Matthew. Yay. And we're excited. Yeah.
Yay.
See
Me too.
baby boy sometime soon.
I
Also,
know.
guys, we're gonna figure out, we might have like NASA episode summer while Kelly takes off, or we might take a break. We're not sure.
Right.
We'll probably take a
Yeah.
break. I'm just
Who
yeah,
knows?
we'll see what happens.
Right.
Just keep that in mind. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, you know?
Won't we? We will.
Yeah, we sure will. So anyway, have a great week and we'll see you next time. Bye.